Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Once again, it's time to prove what a slow learner I am and do some legendary crafting. Once again, I am going after Crusader Pistols. This will be round 3. So far, my luck has been quite bad with this weapon, so hopefully we can change that today, and let's get right to it. I've got 25 Crusader Pistols and 100 legendary modules, so we will craft that many. Alright, to start things off, we have Bloody with bash damage and 90% reduced weight. Reduced weight on a pistol is kind of silly. They don't weigh a whole lot. I'm not going to be bashing with this. And my character is full health, so this is 0 for 3. The second one up will be an Aristocrats, 25% damage while aiming and 50 damage resist while aiming. Well, at least the second and third star go together. I do like Aristocrats, but I'm going to use this as a VATS weapon, so those other stars don't really matter. This is effectively a 1-star weapon. Next up, we've got a Ghoul Slayers. Let's see, 50% hit chance for VATS and damage resist while reloading. Enemy specific, not a fan. VATS hit chance I do like a lot. Damage resist while reloading is a waste. So this is the middle star is good, the other stars are not. And up next, we've got Medic's Crusader Pistol with 50% critical damage and +1 perception. Not a fan of Medics. I do like critical damage. Perception, in theory, it can add a little bit of VATS accuracy, but it's not going to be something that I would probably notice. So this is Scrip. The bright side so far is I'm getting completely different effects every time, so I don't seem to be stuck on one thing, which is good. So let's see if that trend continues. Anti-armor with the chance to hit a target in VATS. Ooh, okay. So I like those first two effects, and then Stealth Field I think is stupid, so... But yeah, that's the first and second star. That's good. So far, I'm liking that weapon. I would like reduced AP cost, but yeah, I would take this for a spin, I think. All right, next up, we've got what? Aristocrats with limb damage and agility. I like Aristocrats. Limb damage, I mean, it's in theory, it's okay, but I don't really care about that. Agility, and you know, I guess it can help a little bit, but I'm not really looking to add specials through weapons. Really, about the only time I care about adding a special through weapon would be if I'm using a melee weapon, but on range stuff, no, not so much. Next up, we've got Assassins with bash damage and the first appearance of reduced AP cost. So I like that third star. Enemy specific, and especially against humans, they don't tend to be all that tough. So enemy specific is garbage for me. So that third star is great, but everything else, not so much. But so far, I'm still getting a lot of variety, so I do like that. Zealots with bash damage and +1 perception. Enemy specific. And especially Scorched, they're not all that difficult. So, yeah, this is a Scrip item. Next up, we've got critical damage, but it's Zealots and damage resist while reloading. So, again, we've got 1 good star out of 3. All right, next up, we've got Mutant Slayers. Bullets explode, first appearance of that, and +1 perception. Enemy specific, no good. Bullets explode is a good effect, except I will use this as a with the energy mod, with the laser mod. So. Bullets won't actually do anything. So this is actually a 0-star weapon for me. All right, here we go. Let's keep some good vibes. Stalkers. Okay. Well, first time we've seen that. Replenish AP. First time we've seen that. Damage resist while reloading. Seems like that's popped up quite a few times. So replenish AP with kill is okay. It's not my, wouldn't be my first or even second choice for a 2nd star. And Stalkers, not really a fan just because it's unpredictable about when it's actually going to work. If I knew when it would work, it's actually could be a good effect, but as it is now, I have no interest in it. All right, next up, we've got the Instigating. I like Instigating on high damage weapons, and this doesn't really qualify. Bash damage, again, not a fan of that. Just for the most part, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not going to be bashing, and +1 perception. So I'm getting a lot of 3rd star specials, which I'm not a fan of. All right, onward we go. Mutants Crusader Pistol, last round, and VATS critical charge. Well, Mutants is a mid-tier effect, so it's actually okay. 25% bonus damage. Last round is just stupid. And VATS critical charge, that's actually a good effect too, but that 2nd star, that last round just kind of ruins it. All right, here we go. We've got Instigating, not the weapon for Instigating. Damage while aiming. I'm going to be using it in VATS, and weapon breaks slower. I have lots of repair kits, so this is a big swing and a miss. Really, with this weapon, my biggest thing that I've been unlucky with is reduced AP cost. I mean, I got 1 so far today. I don't know if I've gotten any in the previous videos. It's just not an effect I see all that often. So that's really something I'd like to see. Let's get 3 good effects. That's what I'm liking is 3 good effects. Quad, Wouldn't really want quad on this, not with a single fire weapon. Limb damage, damage was reloading. Overall, this is just a miss. Yeah, these aren't really all that great. I've got one that's been okay, and the rest have just been utter trash. But we continue anyway. Assassins, replenish AP with each kill and reduced AP cost. Well, that second and third star, they actually work well together. That could keep you in VATS for quite a while. Unfortunately, that first star, just damage to humans, you just don't need it. So this could have been good, but it's not. But I am happy to see reduced AP costs. So let's see if we can keep that going. That's something I'd like to be stuck with, right? But we've got Executioners, VATS hit chance, and 90% reduced weight. Executioners is okay. I know people really like it. I just think it's okay. I mean, for the most part, most enemies are going to go down. It's not going to make that much a difference. But if you're on a boss fight, when the boss gets low on health, this can really, crank up the damage. So it can be useful there. VATS hit chance I really like. Reduced weight is just a waste on a pistol. All right, let's go with another one. We've got Executioners. Okay. This one this one's really good. Executioners, again, I mean, it's okay. It's kind of situational, but even for general use with that critical damage, that's a good combo and a reduced AP cost. So I actually have 3 good stars. This is probably the first time I've gotten 3 good stars on a Crusader pistol. So yeah, this is really good. All right, so next up we've got Gourmands with bash damage and agility. Gourmands is okay. I mean, I do use food buffs, so my food and drink meters tend to be full. So that's 24% right there. Bash damage, again, no good. And agility, yeah. So this is basically a 1 star, so we're going to script this. All right, so next up we've got Assassins again. I think that's the 3rd time we've seen Assassins with bash damage, perception. Yeah, this is garbage. Looks like we are down to the final 5, so let's get right to it. Mutant Slayers, replenish AP with each kill, and Stealth Field. So enemy specific. 2nd star is okay, 3rd star is garbage, so overall this is not any good. All right, number, 4 down, I think? So another okay, we're stuck on Assassins. I'm just gonna move on. Down to the final 3, and, well, at least it's not Assassins. First appearance of Berserkers, replenish AP with each kill, +1 perception. I actually like, because I did have a Berserker character for a while, the Berserker's effect is actually solid, and replenish AP with each kill is actually a good effect on Berserker's weapons, just because, especially if you play a pure Berserker without any kind of armor, your AP regen can be kind of a problem. So having something that gives you AP back with each kill can be really useful. But this character isn't a Berserker, so this will be script. All right, we are down to the final 2. So let's see, we've got Nocturnal with critical damage and perception. So Nocturnal has a good bonus only half the time. And for me, a weapon that's only good half the time isn't any good any of the time. So next. All right, this is the final one, and the tradition is I get complete garbage on the final roll of the video. So let's see if we stick to that. Exterminators, replenish AP with each kill, and damage resist while aiming. Yeah, I think we accomplished that. This is garbage. So with this round, we actually got 2 that I like. This one is anti-armor with VATS hit chance. The 3rd star is pointless, but we've got 2 good stars, something I can definitely experiment with. The damage on this should be pretty decent. And this one, which I think I like a little bit more. It's Executioners with extra critical damage and reduced AP cost. So I'll try both of these out, and I think this will probably be the one I go with, but this is probably the first Crusader pistol, at least that I can remember, that I actually got 3 good stars. So I think this is going to be the last time you see me roll Crusader pistols. I'm not doing this anymore. I think I'm just going to stick with one of those 2 that I got and call it good. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit one of the buttons down below, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.